In fact, let me invite my sister, Comrade Ageno, to translate for me. I could have spoken Luo, but I know we have some people that don't understand Luo. I am very happy to meet you today here. I'm sure by lunchtime all of you did not know that we are supposed to be here. The regime made sure they block us from all the venues. They did not want people to gather so much like this so that the world sees that we have support. You have seen them blocking the roads and sending us very many miles away from the town so that people don't come. So today they blocked us and did not clear our presence here until 1:30. They thought that if we don't communicate to you that we are going to be here, they thought you were not going to come. So this rally, we cannot say that this rally was organized. But look how many you are. Look how many you are. When I was coming here, I did not expect so much people. But when I saw you here, I touched my head and said, Ojone. We thank God for allowing us to be here. Let us all put our hands up. Rubambe, Kariduchu, God is great. And all the time. Let us clap our hands together for the Almighty God. We are here because God is planning something for us. We are here because this is our time. We are still alive because there is a reason why we are alive. We are coming together because God has a mission for us. I did not know why we had inspiration to hold the Uganda national flag right from the beginning of this campaign. But I'm slowly realizing that this flag is supposed to communicate that all of us, this belongs to us and we belong to it. This Uganda national flag is a symbol of Uganda. It shows our ownership of Uganda. This is our inheritance. We inherited it from independence. This is a symbol of the plan that our grandfathers had for us. On the 9th of October 1962, many of the young Ugandans then came together from northern Uganda, from eastern Uganda, from western Uganda, from central Uganda. All of them, they had a mission, they had a plan, they had a dream to build a country. A country that would make life better for what they called the future generation. In 1962, when they said the future generation, they meant you. They meant me. They meant all of us. We are the grandchildren of that generation. We are the grandchildren of the Obote generation. Grandchildren of the Benichwanuka generation. We are the grandchildren of the Namudere generation. We are the grandchildren of the Nichon generation. We are the grandchildren of the young men and women in 1962. And I have news for you today. We are the grandparents of the future generation. You and me. Whether they are whether we be from here in Lango, or from Buganda, or from Busoga, any part of Uganda, we are the grandparents of the children that are going to come here 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now. So we were thinking about that when we were building a manifesto. When I decided to run for president, what was on my mind was all of Uganda. It was a plan to end the 40 years of gun rule and start afresh. It was a plan how to use the big wealth that we have in Uganda. Our country is rich. Uganda is a rich country. Uganda Robo Mabel. Uganda is a good country. But it is not governed well. Therefore, we made a plan. Knowing that we have oil, we have gold, but most importantly, we have young people. So we drew a plan, which plan I intended to move from all corners of Uganda, telling the young people of Uganda what we are bringing this time. In 2021, I ran for president. I believe we won Museveni. We won him. But he stole the election. But this time, we came again with faith because we know they used the COVID that time and today there is no COVID. We came back again because we knew fewer people voted last time and we wanted to mobilize and encourage all the people of Uganda, especially the young people, to turn out and vote. But this time, we wanted to present something better. We wanted to paint a picture of a new Uganda. What that Uganda is going to look like. How is it going to benefit you? How do you fit in that new Uganda? When you're going to vote, why do you make sure you vote? Because you see what you're going to get. People from the east, from Busoga to Sendai to Tororo to Busia, that is the message that we are giving the young people there. And that is the message which I had planned to come and give you, my brothers and sisters in Lango. But something happened. Something happened. Something that turned my mind around. You see, I was supposed to go through Karuma and drive on the road. But on my way to Lango, I was talking to my brother, Honorable Jimmy Akena. You see, he's my friend for a long time. Now he said, Bobby, my brother, pass by a Kokoro and visit me. It was such an honor. And we went to Masindi Ferry. And as soon as I got to the ferry and stepped on the land of Belangi, something came to my mind. We went and visited Jimmy's home, and even got the honor of going and salute the resting place of the founding father, Dr. Apollo Milton Obote. I know that this brotherhood and this friendship made so many Ugandans happy. Ugandans in Lao, and Ugandans in Buganda. But I also know that some people were disappointed because they saw that we were stopping the division that they had pushed on us for so many years. This visit made me change even the message I'm going to give you today. Even though I wanted to tell you about what we are going to do in a new Uganda, about how we are going to use the massive wealth of Uganda to change Uganda in the first 5 years. I saw that even if I have a good message to give you, you cannot find that is already biased. Now let us face this, fellow young people. Many of you are below 40 years. Many of you are young. Many of you have been born after Museveni took over our country. Many of us have grown up on lies. I don't know what lies you've been told about the Baganda, but I will tell you the lies that we have been told about the people of Lango, the people of Northern Uganda, and the people of all UPC. You see, the story goes back even in the 70s. But I will start from 1980. Now in 1980, when none of you was born, when none of us was born, there was a presidential election. In that election, there were 4 political parties competing. There was UPC led by Dr. Milton Obote. There was DP led by Dr. Paul Semogerere. There was Conservative Party led by Chapa Karuanga. And there was UPM led by Yoweri Museveni. Now at the end of the election, Museveni had got 1% of the vote. I said Museveni got 1% of the vote in 1980. But you know what Museveni said? Museveni said that Obote had stolen his election. And he said that Obote was overstaying in power. So Museveni started a war. He did not start that war where he comes from. He started that war in Buganda, in Luwero. He started killing people. He started raiding banks. They started burning ambulances and raiding innocent people at night. And for a long time, especially after he took over power, the story in Uganda was that it was the UPC people that had gone around killing people. But on December 26, 2004, I said on December 26, 2004, there was a big UPC man from Ankole who died. His name was Adonia Tiberondwa. Now one of the people that was in the bush with Museveni is called Kainda Otafire. He held the microphone on that day. I don't know what had come over him. In Buganda we call it Emandwa Bwanika. In English they call it the spirit of exposure. The spirit that will come out over you and you will say the truth even when you kill somebody, you will say it. So on that day, December 26th, 2004, after they were comfortable and had spent, Otafire released the biggest secret. He told the people that in the 80s during the war, the NRA soldiers, Museveni's rebels, who were NRA rebels, they would put on UPC t-shirts, red UPC t-shirts with Dr. Obote's image in the front. And they would go in villages killing people, raping women, slaughtering parents in front of their children. In order to make the people of Uganda hate the government of the day. That has always been Museveni's way of doing things. It is called a false flag operation. Then after killing our people, they would disappear for about an hour and then come back in their uniform and say, who has killed them? Who has killed them? We can help you. That is how they were able to brainwash my people. So after they took power in 1986, all the radios, all the TVs, all the stories that were being manufactured, they were teaching us hate. They were teaching us division. And I am sure even in northern Uganda the same story. Because after Museveni had joined with Lira, who was a Muganda commander, and Lira had given his military to Museveni, they killed Andrew Takome Lira in 1987.
Sama Uganda,
and all of you know that Museveni's military came and wreaked havoc in northern Uganda and killed people and tortured people. Some of you are very young to know that, but I want you to go to the books of history. I want you to go to YouTube and go to TikTok. You will find those facts because the internet never forgets. No, settle down, don't run, don't move, don't move, come back here, relax, don't move, nobody move, no, don't move, I am here with you, don't run away, don't let anybody intimidate you. We not fear them, we not run away from them, we don't fear them, we don't run away from them. People power, our power, NUP. Everywhere. Now you realize that every time I'm saying the truth, they do something. They will do something every time they see me opening your eyes.
Abali kusama Uganda Media Live ku Facebook. President ayogera Mukiibi atandise okuba abantu. Mukiibi atandise okuba abantu.
Because if we don't open our eyes, we will never know the truth. They want to choose for us our enemies. Somebody who is supposed to be my brother, they want to make that person my enemy. And every time they see us opening eyes, they will cause some kind of chaos. I am encouraging you, my brother, don't be afraid. Those people are scared of us. They are scared of us. We are many. We are young. We are powerful. Don't fear them. Okay, now listen to me. Where did we stop? I want you to... who has been following? Where did we stop? Where did we stop? Where did we stop? Yes, thank you very much. Now the things I am talking about, these are very serious things. I want Museveni to challenge me. I want Museveni to come out and tell everyone is right. I want Museveni to come and say he's not the one who killed almost 1 billion people in Uganda. Museveni cannot challenge me because Museveni knows he's a criminal. Let me even tell you this. Are you listening to me? That style of Museveni spoiling other leaders' image did not start in Obote's time. All of you know a man called Ben Chiwanuka. All of you know a man called Ben Chiwanuka. The man who was killed in Amin's time. Some of us who read books. Some of us who do research. Some of us who follow history. We know that there's a claim that Museveni and this group of rebels called from NASA killed Ben Chiwanuka in 1972. I want to challenge Museveni to come out and deny that. Because according to the records of Uganda police, according to the investigation of Uganda police, in 1972, there was a group of people who came with a car, UU2. It was a Peugeot. According to the eyewitnesses that the statement they gave to the police, and that car abducted Ben Chiwanuka and took him away. But again, when I was reading Museveni's own book, Museveni wrote a book, it is called Sowing the Mustard Seed. When I was reading that book, Museveni himself by his own confession, Museveni by his own confession, Museveni himself said it. He said it himself, that he was driving the same car, UU2 Peugeot, and he went and parked it in Bale quarters in 1972 when he was meeting his fellow rebels of Fronasa. Now that is when Uganda police raided, because they had been following that car. They were investigating who abducted Ben Chiwanuka. And when they came, they surrounded the house. They were able to kill 2 of Museveni's friends, and Museveni ran away. You can go and research that as well. So now you know that the drones began in 1972. The abduction of people began in 1972, led by Museveni and his Fronasa rebels. Now ask, why am I telling you that story? I am telling you that story so that you know that the people of Uganda know who killed their people. I also want you people to know that the people of Uganda know who built Mulago Hospital. I want you to know that the people of Uganda know which president bought and built most of the schools that we have today. That president was called Milton Obote. Museveni came and took power by force. Museveni came and took power by force. Nobody voted for him. But when he took power by force, he did not give power to who he said was the winner. Museveni swore himself in as president. That was 40 years ago. Museveni has ruled us for 70. So now that you know the truth, my brothers and sisters, now that you know that we are not supposed to be enemies, now that you know that we are more useful to each other as brothers and sisters, allow me also tell you this. It has been 40 years, brothers and sisters. 40 years of gun rule. 40 years of humiliation. 40 years of poverty. 40 years of destruction of everything that the old presidents left for us. During Obote time, the farmers had cooperatives. Museveni destroyed everything. We had a railway functioning all across Uganda. Museveni destroyed everything. We had first-class hospitals, first-class schools. Museveni destroyed everything. Our parents would come from Ankole, from Uganda, and study from Acholi, from Lango. The people from Lango, Acholi, Arua would come and go to Mbarara. There was national unity. Museveni destroyed all that. It has been 40 years. 40 years of destruction of everything. Let me give you an example. When we were growing up, the most educated people used to come from northern Uganda. But it is painful to say that the most educated people in Lango are the old people now. The most segregated people are from northern Uganda. It has been 40 years. I want, if you are 40 years and above, if you're not 40 years, don't put up your hand. But if you are 40 years, let me see your hand. You see, that means more than 99% of you here have never seen another president. All of us have never seen another president. Right here, I am one of the oldest people here as we stand. I said, here as we stand, I am one of the oldest people here. But I was only 4 years when this guy took over our country. My brothers and sisters, I am here to tell you that this is our 1962. I said this is our 1962. Before anything, before I tell you about the new Uganda, before I tell you about the plan that we must do, I will tell you that we must unite. I said we must unite. We must define ourselves. Look back in history. The white people ruled over us. But for us to get independence, we had to come together. Our fathers and mothers came together from different regions. That is why the people that brought independence, you will see Benny Chiwanuka from Buganda, you will see Milton Obote from Lango, you will see Adonia Tirelondwa, you will see Professor Nabudere from Mugishu, you will see a whole Uganda. All of them were Ugandans coming together. It was a Ugandan revolution. No wonder it united our people. But let me tell you something. For some of us who look critically, I want you to go and look at the 27 people whom Museveni says he went to the bush with. All of them were from only one tribe. All the 27. All the NRA High Command, which was even put in our constitution. All of them were from one tribe. That is why you should know that Museveni's struggle was a tribal revolution. I am here to call upon you to come together. The young people from Lango, the young people from Buganda, the young people from Teso, the young people from Acholi, the young people from West Nile. All of us, we can decide to find our own way. We can come together as one. We must realize that we are all slaves. We have been enslaved on our own land. In the 1980s, Dr. Obote told us that Museveni is not a Ugandan. I said in the 1980s, Dr. Obote told us that Museveni is not a Ugandan. I want to stand here today and challenge Museveni to confirm, to prove to us that he's a Ugandan. But according to the way he's running our country, according to the way he's selling our country to the foreigners, according to the way he's treating our people, I swear it is very possible that that guy is not a Ugandan. And the people of Lango, I also want to tell you this. I want to tell you this. Me, I married from Ankole. My wife comes from Ankole. So the people of Ankole are my brothers and sisters in law. And they have told me in word and action that they are also suffering. This guy is using them as a human shield. He is making the rest of the country hate them, and yet they are also in pain. So I bring a message from my in-laws in Ankole that they also want to change, they also want a new Uganda. Look at how many we are here. And yet we could have been even more if I told you that we are going to be here. If I here, and yet we could have been even more in Uganda. Look at how many we are here, and yet we could have been even more if I told you that we are going to be here. If I told you yesterday. This alone is testament. Make our own enemies, and we will make our own friends. We shall unite. To you, the young people of Lano, I want to bring a message to the people of Uganda. The people of Uganda love you. And I know you love them. We have very beautiful girls in Lano, and we have very good young men in Lano. And to you, the young people of Lango, we have very good girls in Uganda there. And we also have very good men in Uganda. In fact, me, only that I'm already married, that you would have seen. Let me tell you this. I am not even joking. I am not even joking. If you want to prove what I'm saying, do you know where Dr. Obote got his wife? Do you know where he got his wife? You are welcome. Now, after us knowing that, after knowing that we are all slaves, after knowing that there's no difference from us, after knowing that we can get to a better country, after knowing that we can be each other's keeper, I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, presenting myself not only to be president, I am representing an idea of a new Uganda. The time is not enough for me to explain it now. But I know you young people, you are all on TikTok, you are all on social media. I want you to go and follow our pages, the National Unity Platform. You will see young men and women from all of Uganda breaking down for you. But in brief, We are going to build a Uganda that makes everybody proud. We are going to begin. We are going to begin by ending a 40-year-old dictatorship. Museveni is going to be the last dictator in Uganda. You will never see a president rule over you for 40 years again. You will never see family rule again. You will never see a situation where a father is the president, son is the head of the military, the wife is the minister of education, and so on and so forth. You never see that. I'm telling you, as soon as we take over our country, we are going to release all the political prisoners. We are going, yes, we are going to release Dr. Kizza Besigye because he's innocent. We release Eddie Mutwe because he's innocent. Bobby Young is innocent. Achirewa is innocent. And all political prisoners will be free. You will never see people who are not soldiers being tried in a military court. It will never happen. Never again will you be discriminated because of the language that you speak. Education is not going to be a preserve for people from a certain ethnicity. Our women will not die again in hospitals because our hospitals are going to be refurbished. There will be medicine in our hospitals. Our health workers will be well paid and on time. Our teachers will be paid well and
Oh, gee.